Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and this is my review for Grimcutty.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy. Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews.
Don't make me destroy you.
Right. Okay. Grimcutty. An internet meme creature that apparently stalks you and creates panic if you complete a challenge. It's a creature horror that's available on Hulu and Disney Plus. So if you're paying for it, you don't have to watch it at the cinema. It's all part of your streaming package. It's an hour and 41 minutes long. It's a film. But yeah, it's fucking awful. It's one of the worst films I've ever fucking seen. Oh my god. Oh, right. This film was recommended to me by Mr. Nathan Smith, who designed the intro logo, and you can find his channel down below in the descriptions of Death by Pie. And he knew exactly what he was doing when he recommended this to me. And oh my god, this film is so out of touch with the internet plight and children using the internet. It doesn't even ring true with its own fucking messages throughout the entirety of this film. It's unwatchable. I don't know how I made it through this film. It's an unwatchable mess throughout. The creature would be interesting if it didn't look like something out of a Ray Harryhausen movie. And that's no disrespect to Ray Harryhausen. I'm talking, back then, this is, the creatures back then, they fit the times, they were necessary, and they created CGI as we have it today. No issues, but you cannot use that same sort of technology in this and hope to get away with it. And it looks worse than anything in those old classical movies. Oh, I'm struggling because again, like my previous review for Halloween Ends, I am struggling to get my words together for this because of how utterly fucking terrible it is. Don't get me wrong, the idea is interesting about how parents don't understand meme culture, and then their fears about kids delving onto the internet too much. But the execution of that is so abundantly awful that it becomes a conflicting sort of mess of boring ideas. The story is sluggish. It just sits there and does nothing for long periods. We're given ASMR scenes for no fucking reason whatsoever. And the monster, while interesting in some design, is fucking weightless. It does nothing. It's not even scary. This is a horror film without horror. The only thing horrifying in this film is the fucking acting. My word, I feel sorry for everybody in this because maybe they are trying their best, but because they don't know what they're saying in this film. All the actors don't have a fucking clue what they're saying. A, because the script is terrible. B, because it makes no fucking sense. And C, because it changes its fucking course multiple times. It tries to give you one theme, then brings in another theme. It's a one-dimensional fucking irrational mess. Fucking hell. Oh my word. Jesus. Oh, it tries to play, and it would be interesting if this film posed the idea that Grimcutty, the creature, that's what it's called, by the way, if this creature was not real, and it was the irrational fear of parents that were, creating this sense of panic, almost like a widespread panic that comes out of nowhere where everybody suddenly jumps on board with it. I can't think of the word for it. But like just pure hyperbole where people just go absolutely insane with fear for no reason. And it would be interesting if that was born out of the parents, and what they're doing. But the point of that is completely lost because it is abundantly real. The creature's fucking real. It's all the parents' fault, yet the parents continue to blame the kids. The kids are trying their best to do whatever they want to do to get out of it. But then the parents are fucking them over. The parents are being consumed by rage and fear. It goes on a vicious circle of snowballing ridiculousness that just doesn't fit. Nothing works in Grimcutty at all. And my God. Oh, the script is so lousy. It's absolutely lousy. I hate this film. It's awful. And I hate you, Nathan, for making me watch this film. There's so many plot holes in this film that you cannot fathom what is happening. There's more holes in this film than any film I think I've ever seen. Oh, my word. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't know what more to say. I cannot recommend this film in any way, shape or form because it's terrible from the top down. It starts interesting enough. I will give you that. It starts interesting enough with this idea that this mother is looking into what happens when your kids spend too much time on the internet, on their phones and whatever. And as a commentary on modern times, it would almost work if it didn't feel so out of touch, because there are things in place that can prevent kids from spending so much time online, on their phones, on social media and things like that. But this film ignores all of those things, parental guidance, digital well-being, all of that. It ignores over there to create this concocted, convoluted plot to say, oh my God, the kids have no protection, what do we do? Oh my God, we're going to go insane, oh the fucking kids. Hang on a fucking minute, you dumbass fucking shits. Go on the kid's phone, go on parental guidance thing, set locks, set time limits, done. This film, as I said, is 1 hour and 41 minutes long, and it is the longest 1 hour and 41 minutes I have ever experienced. Watching this contrived plot try and weave its way around simple plans, simple ways of ending this film. This film could have ended after the first 10 minutes if the mother had simply gone, child locks, there you go, you're limited to 4 hours a day on your phone, no issues. No, instead, she goes crazy, the Grimcutty comes, scares the kids end up stabbing her, and then he's put in a cupboard. The parents go absolutely mad. Oh, what a fucking disaster of a movie. Oh, like I said, this is available for free. Well, it's not free because you're paying for your subscription, but Jesus Christ. Even for that, I cannot recommend a delve into this film. Because it doesn't make any sense at all. It's a B movie. It's worse than a B movie. It's an unadulterated fucking mess. That's it. I've got nothing. And there's nothing I can recommend in this film at all. So I'm gonna do something drastic. I'm gonna give this a fucking 0 out of 10. I am, because I don't ever want to see this film again. I don't ever want to see the poster again. I don't want to talk about this film ever again. I want to vaporize this film from my mind because it's laughable. It's not even laughable in a comedy sense where you could watch this film, like as a joke for Halloween or something like that, like The Room kind of level, or even, some of those terrible horror movies that exist out there where you could laugh at them and enjoy them. It doesn't even fall into that realm. This is just fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I'm not even going to do the justice of putting any clips in this review. So there's been no clips in this review at all because I cannot be bothered to give it the credit of showing some of it. There'll be a couple of pictures of the creature, I think, but other than that, oh my word, this is the worst film I have ever seen. And I don't say that very often. And I tend not to ramble on as much as this, but I'm not even angry. I'm fucking livid to the point where I've gone insane. Because I'm awful. There are recognisable actors in this, and it's probably not their fault, but Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of there. Sue the company that made this film for ruining your acting career, because this is appalling. Awful filmmaking. Don't watch it. 0 out of 10. Bye-bye.
Cause let's face it, baby, these days, you gotta have a sequel. Ah! Ah!